So God has really been dealing with me on hiding, and it has been a very, very difficult dealing, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie. When you are extra, in my dreams, I'm extra, right? I had a dream last night. I'm hanging out with a homegirl, and I'm extra in my dreams, y'all. So I know I'm extra in real life. And so for God to deal with me about hiding, about tucking away, it almost feels as if I've done something wrong, or I've been punished, or there is a shame that that I need to be disguised. And God has been teaching me the difference between hiding and disguising. And He is calling me into a hiding place. So if this is like you, and He is saying to hide, I want to share something with you from Psalms 91. He says, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. So there's this thing, 2 points to this scripture that I think is so important. My refuge. He's my refuge and my fortress. Refuge is a safe place. We have all of these refugees fleeing domestic violence and civil unrest and civil war. And they're fleeing to come here to the United States seeking refuge. Their politicians are murdering people. They're having coups and all these things that are happening, and they seek refuge. They seek safety. It is a place you run to for safety. But look at the second place. He doesn't say He's just my safety. He says He's my fortress. Y'all, a fortress was designed as a defense against an attack. These large attacks, they would bring large armies and chariots and soldiers and weapons, and you would take safety behind the fortress. It was not just a palace. It hid the palace, and it hid the people, because the fortress itself was a defense. And that is what God is saying. You run to me when you are under attack, when your life feels like it is in shambles. Run to me, because I will not just be your safe place. I am your defense. And what defense did Jesus Christ demonstrate to us? His greatest defense, His greatest act of defense against death, shame, the grave, sin, the penalty of sin. What was His greatest defense? It was the cross. And so we're expecting God to come in, guns a-blazing, right? Come in and He gonna slay these ninjas for how they treating us, or for the things they're saying to us, or the disrespect that they're lashing on us. And He's saying, no, it is not coming in guns a-blazing. It is coming in humble. If you run to me and you humble yourself, God says, at the appointed time, I will exalt you. And so I want you to trust God in your hiding season. This is not a disguising season. This is a hiding season. You don't need to put on a disguise. You don't need to put on being a clown. You don't need to put on being foolish. You don't need to put on a disguise of being ghetto. And if they go low, I go lower. You don't got to put on that disguise. God is saying, just hide. You ain't got to fake or be phony. You don't got to put on what the world is putting on. If you just hide, I will be your defense. There is a song that was sent to me called Defender. He is our great defender. The song says He goes before I know, that He's even gone to win the war. If you run to your refuge, if you run to the strong tower who is Jesus Christ, He will be your defense. God bless you.